up to Jesus and Jesus alone. It doesn't matter how hard things will be for you. It doesn't matter what you may go through. Focus on God. I want us to pray. Father, we thank you for tonight. We commit tonight into your hands. The Lord, have your way and let your way come through us, oh God. That we are here just to listen, and God, we pray that you will impact divinely. Let something change in our lives. Let us see what you have and what you have in store for us. Father, we say glory and honor be unto you for all that you do and all that you continue to do with us. Take your way. Do what you have to do. Use me, speak your word. It is not me that glory needs to be given to. It is you that glory needs to be given to. Because we decrease for you to increase. And you said anybody that will stand against your word, that person can't be that person. Therefore, who am I to stand against your word? I'm ready to obey, listen, and humble myself, oh God, as you direct me. Father, tonight, let me, my mouth be your mouth. Let anything that comes out from this mouth be of you, oh God, and you alone. Take away every carnality and let everything I say be of you, divinely, spiritually. Let it come to liberate somebody. And at the end, glory and honor will be given unto you. Thank you, Jesus, for loving us and giving us the grace. God bless you. I bless everybody. We have Esther. God bless you, my daughter. We have Cynthia. We have Oyedanso. We have Mama P. Oh, God bless you. I was so blessed on Sunday to be on your platform. It was a blessing. God bless you, man of God. And we have Darko. God bless you. And then we have Pretty Gold. God bless you, my dear. We have everybody on the page. God bless you so much for coming. And I know your life will never be the same. Something is going to happen to you and you feel the power of God upon your life. Amen. I want to call a woman that called me yesterday. And she shared that testimony with me. And I thought it wise that it is good for us to also hear the testimony. Then after that, we'll be able to talk. So I'm going to call this woman. I just want you to stay tuned and listen to this call, and I know you'll be blessed. You'll be blessed. God bless you for being part, and God bless you for tonight. We thank God for what He's doing with us and what is. Hey, hello.
Hello, mommy.
Yes, my dear. Good evening. Good evening.
Good evening, mommy. Free Atlanta, Georgia.
God bless you. So we have a beautiful lady on the line. Maybe some born in, but Okasa free Atlanta, Georgia. Let's say US, no. And now what frame me? And you said some things to me, and to me, Pasanka, foot of free, you know. Dear, frame me. We want to hear it.
Me catching in your more real woman in me. Me person me catch Obia say, Obia worry piano and to was yet and empire. Now, me my worry for almost 16 years. Ni ma woman kola makuma kunsia. Na our no me person and me catch a man, me catch will say, and put me to me ko ye damn paso. Na the girlfriend and friend was here, Diano, no dano.
Hold on, me. I have the patch of me, bro. See, we look worry for 13 years and 15.
Almost 16 years.
Almost 16 years. Good, almost 16 years. Now, what's me no kukura down paso? Now, on the girlfriend, Castello catch and again on the say, oh, Giano da, aha, meboa. Oh, but your lie, and the devil is a liar. Lie way, and don't try me. Hey, Nancy, yeah, that we will talk about your dear. Yeah, shall line my problem, but we'll connect back. Check on the Wi-Fi for me. I don't know. We'll connect back. My God, and now, when I was leaving the church, then I had this call from this woman. And said, Mommy, God bless you. Mommy, God bless you. She was saying a lot. Mommy, God bless you. Mommy, I'm happy. God bless you. And they said, I want to share my testimony with you. I said, what is it? Then I'm calling her. Patro me say friend. Then she said, Mommy, I want to share my testimony. I said, what happened? He said, Mommy, I've been married to my husband for 13 years now. Menya back to Patro to us, Mommy. Yeah.
And you know, 16 years see mu ya wari na nya easy. Me see me nene dam aso na ne girlfriend na friend no. O say o edua no ne da no. Na ma sorry na ma wura closet mu. Na ma kogu nkotodwe na me sungu awurade so. Na se wo hwe sa de ma we nyina oba ma wo nkola nsia me fam a na nke ni kwa say ebu okura me bi ma na so no me hwe me pone so. Na me bra me wa say me say bibia no wa menye me sini niama ekuro ma broche ete enkofo sini niama wa hye machine so me de me de mensa esi niama na mahata efisa me pese service ka
me ba mami ba so me ba o mami I say enkofo pese me camera for no moti ase eti no I want to explain it no moti ase. I'm speaking to this man online. She is in US, Atlanta, Georgia. Yesterday she called me and then she said she had a testimony to talk to me about. And the testimony she told me was that she's married 16 years now with 6 children. And then she told me, Mommy, I can be on bed with my husband and then the girlfriend will call my husband. Then my husband will tell the girlfriend, oh, don't mind my wooden wife. She's here on the bed. She said when she hears the husband talking to the girlfriend, she sometimes rushed to the bathhouse, kneel down, she cried to God. And then she had every right to disrespect the husband because the husband never respected her, but she never disrespected this man. She did everything. She washed, she cooked, she respected this man. I want her to hear the testimony. Mommy, I have an English fact, mommy, that will be able to get it. Maybe I to ask mommy.
Okay. So, 2011, we moved back to Ghana. In Siaba Ghana, now Freddy, I know quite a bay more. So, Papa, we go to Jenny. Mama me kona me bom paye obefie no ba wasana na mabre so okay wo de wa bre kwa ma me massage no ma fa me oil ma massage na enampo no me se bi performance po no ne me nada
Jesus
na so no na ye aduane hwega na enkurensia me ni house help mpo me ne me me ne e bibia enti me de kakaka na me fere me wura my lord my king.
Come on, I love this part. Although he was cheating, you still called him my Lord and my what? My Lord and my King. Though he was cheating, I'm coming, oh my dear. I'm coming. I want this part. She said that the husband will go and cheat. When the husband comes back home, the husband will tell her that he's tired, and she would take an oil and massage the husband, even though she knows he has gone to cheat. She was still calling the husband my Lord and my King. Beautiful, my dear talk.
And so all these things were happening, but I never disrespected him. So I told him, I asked him, is there anything that I've done? Have I wronged you? He said, no, you've not wronged me. And I said, why? With all these 6 children, he would tell me, Nana, I don't know why. I said, okay. So I asked God, I said, God, help me, give me the grace to go through this. Give me the grace to go through it. And see, I'll say, no, me massage, no, na me yani also oba we na me shefie na me bom pai ma no obefie na obekwa adwuma ma so ne nan na ma release the blessings of God upon it.
Hey, hold on, woman of God. My lady, please hold on. I need lady, hold on. You knew your husband was cheating on you, and you never hide it. He even called the girl once you were in bed with him, and with all that you were able to endure. You massage him, you call him your Lord, your King, you never disrespect him. With all your 6 children, you were still surviving with your still children with no maid in US. And you kept quiet to be with this man. You massage him when he's even going out to work, you bless his feet. Once you know he's cheating on you. Wow.
And I even carry food to his office.
Wow, you carry food to his office. Okay.
Me de aduane koma no wɔ office na mami me sine nyina mu no onyame wa hye ne ho animonyam.
Wow.
Me wɔ hɔ no one day wɔ se nana na me say yes wɔ se nana wa brɛ wate hwɛ me kwase asema me ye nyina nana wata ma chi ne mpaebɔ. You are the pillar of this family.
Jesus.
Adiwe na me ta ma wo ene me se be hwɛ tan kakraka wa kokuru.
Hey, hold on, let me explain this part. With all that he was cheating, you never insulted him. You never fought with him. You sat one day with him and asked him, my dear, why are you cheating on me? And then he said he doesn't even know why he's cheating on you, because you were a very good woman. He was expecting you to react when you know he's cheating, but he never did it. And he told you that he doesn't know why he's cheating. He doesn't know why he's doing what he's doing to you, but he was still cheating. And you were also calling him my Lord and my King. You were submissive to him. You massage his feet when he goes and go and cheat and comes back home. You massage his back and massage his feet. And when he's going out to office, you bless his feet. You take food to the office. You will honor him. And today your husband said he doesn't know what kind of woman you are, because with all his cheating, with all his mistakes, with all his foolishness, you have been able to endure, stay with him, with the children, and be faithful and respected him. So therefore he has bought you a house in US. He has bought you a house. What if you are?
8-bedroom house.
Hey, in US, Atlanta, Georgia. What if you the amount? Come on! Come on! Now we're ready. Now come on. Udimia beduni. Hey, man, now I see so. I'm a man in a row. Yeah. Come on!
That is the reason why the PA side say it was worth it. It was worth it.
Come on!
For us because of me and you. On them say because I to be anymore and not so force us and diano. It's a menu and for upon some of us yet snake my momo. It's a menu for me cat somewhere. So will be I will could jump now. Hey, you and me, that done when you shove upon. Let me say, maybe Baba, who could there?
Come on! Jesus. God bless you. Come on.
A man should love the woman, and the woman we should submit. And to Miss Lamo, now so soon. Suddenly, I'm a mamma, Sacomano, Miss Lena, Miss Woman, Yanacoma, Yana, but some of your conium. And Fanta Machi, no one some other woman as a son and Yago, other fan aquay, Miss Ramo, or Pia around and nay, Miss Ramo got a juggle from Mompaya Mamukuno, no Mamma Shaman, or what you have from one and Namin Rosso, respect to one wife, and yet a degree be a kuto, and yet a degree be a kuto.
My God,
see a dear home, a 200 Pompaya Mayakunuma, or say if my people that have called them, if they will humble themselves and pray, the Lord will heal, and He will heal our land.
God bless you. 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 Wow. Kabo Sidika Sakandabosia. Kaba. Kadabo Sik. Hey! Or the will come and a girlfriend. Listen, or they will come and a girlfriend. Jesus.
It's a process we have to go through. We have known him, see, go through it. You better go through wilderness. It's been
Jesus. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. God bless you. God bless you. We'll talk again. Hallelujah. Listen, the Bible is against adultery. The Bible frowns against cheating. And nobody cheats and go free. By all means, the Lord will give you your punishment. Nobody is advising any man to cheat. Nobody's advising any woman to cheat. It is wrong. Biblically, it is wrong. But listen to me. The people that we speak to, the people that listen to us, it's everybody that is a Christian. And some didn't marry on the background of Christianity. Everybody has got his own religion. Maybe I don't know where you belong to, but others are married and they are suffering. Our issue is that those who are suffering in marriage, those whose husbands are cheating, what is the solution? The only solution is prayer, my dear. The hard truth, whether you like it or not, is that a man needs to love the wife, and the wife needs to submit to this man. If you think your husband is cheating on you, you want to leave him, that is your decision, and that is your cross. But if you think your husband is cheating, and you know you want to be on your feet and pray for him so there will be a change, that one too will be your decision. Because in your marriage, it is your decision alone. But my only advice is that prayer is the key. Prayer is the answer. Some of us, our decision of choosing men and choosing women are wrong. We are already in it already. Mommy, what do I do? I never knew when I was getting married to that man. Mommy, now what do I do? Yes, what I can tell you to do is to pray, not to divorce. I am not an instrument to tell somebody to divorce, because the Bible said, and God hates divorce. So the only thing I can tell you is prayer. Prayer is the answer. Yes, it is not easy, my dear. Yes, who said it is easy? Some of the men don't know how to love women. The thing they call love is not love. I know you're going through pain in that marriage. You're going through pain in the hands of that man. But you chose him. I didn't choose him for you. You chose, I didn't choose her for you. Yes, we should accept our mistakes. That yes, in the beginning, it's what I saw that drove me into that marriage. But today, I am suffering. If you want to walk out, it's your decision. If you want to stay, it is your decision. She told me this testimony yesterday. She said, Mommy, if I had left my marriage, I wouldn't know where I would have been by now. If I didn't have patience to pray, if I also react angry and fight my husband back. I know I have my certificates, I have everything. I can stay in US and work. The government will take care of me. But I asked myself, should I quit? Should I leave? Because the man never beat her. She was never beaten physically, but spiritually she was being abused. Emotionally she was being abused. Abused that she would be on the bed with the husband. And the husband would be calling the girlfriend. The husband took a car from her and gave it to the girlfriend. If I were you, you would have left the marriage. If I were you, you would have fought with the girl outside. You would disgrace yourself. If I were you, would tell yourself that no, I don't deserve, I'm too beautiful, I have certificate, I have good degree, I have my PhD, therefore, if the man is cheating, I can't do it again. Let him go, let's separate, let's divorce. That is your decision, not no one's decision. But she decided not to divorce for that woman to take the husband. She said, no, this is not my husband, because in the beginning, he wasn't like this. Something has entered my husband. With patience, she called the husband and said, my husband, what is happening? Why are you doing this to me? The husband told the wife, I don't even know why I'm doing this. Sometimes it's not physical. You need to work it spiritual. Even the man himself doesn't know why he's doing that. He took a patient woman, a God-fearing woman, to go on her knees and pray for the husband. She never insulted the man. Rather, she blessed him every day. She massaged him when he comes back. She massaged the feet. She feeds him. And he said, Santa Mommy, 4 months. Not on the home camera. Do you know why? Because he has other women he sleeps with. But she said, Mommy, I'm not leaving my marriage. I'm going to pray. He said, God, help me out. Every marriage has got its own sacrifice. It's not about cheating alone. Every marriage has got its own sacrifice. I don't know whether you're ready to sacrifice for your man. We proclaim, I love him, I love her. But when it comes to the time that is worse, we declare, no, I can go, let him go. I pity some women who think they have their rights, who think I can't have that patience to stay with somebody who is a cheating ass. You call the man you love, you call the head of your life a cheating ass. May God have mercy on you. He may be the whatever you call him. But the one the Lord has chosen to be your head, you went for him. You dare not disrespect him. Men, listen to me. It is your responsibility to love the woman as you will love yourself. You wanted that woman, that is why you brought her to your home. Did you bring her to your home to be your slave? I've been talking about this issue for several times. Some people treat their wives as slaves, as nobody. Some people take their wife through so many pain, emotional pain. And some women are in the mental hospital. Some women have lost it. Some women died in the process of their pain. Oh, I pity some women. God help women. I'm a woman like you. I know how it feels. That when you go through pain in your marriage, I know how it feels. That is why I always tell you every day that I've worked out severally for my marriage, all because I couldn't stay, I couldn't endure, I couldn't go through it. But you know what? I got somebody praying for me. You have got somebody to advise and pray for you. You still want to do what you want to do. No problem. No problem. But my only answer to tell you is God. When we go on our knees, the Lord will speak for us. When we know how to pray, we will not talk too much. Don't let anybody advise you and tell you are beautiful. You can also have your own. Don't allow anybody to misuse you. Yes, nobody should misuse you. Don't allow any man that abuses you, who beat you up. Don't allow that. It is wrong for somebody to be beating you up. You have your right to stop it. But I don't have a right to tell you to divorce him. No. Who am I to put asunder what God has put together? And first of all, who asked you to marry him? You chose him. You said you love him. Why are you complaining? She was able to endure. She stayed in the marriage. She prayed, not only endure, but she went on her knees to pray. How many women will stand and pray? How many men will stand and pray for their wives? Men, listen to me. Stop being too bossy and also love that woman. She's not your slave, oh. She's somebody's daughter. If you know you don't love the woman, don't marry her. Don't tell me because she was pregnant and I was forced to marry her. Any woman that is pregnant by any man, please make sure he loves you before you say I do to that man. Otherwise, you are dead in the marriage. Otherwise, you can't stand the pain that you go through in marriage. Many women suffer in marriage. The men will get pregnant, they impregnate them, you will see the men no more. I celebrate single mothers. I celebrate you. There have been mothers who have stood by their children, even when the men reject them. They have stood by their children. And they have raised up their children. And today their children are stars. I celebrate you people. Sometimes the men think, yeah, you can't do without them. Yes, you can do if they leave you. God will take care of you and your child. My question is that, woman, even if the man has left you, you can't pay evil to him. Go with your good heart and God will watch your heart and bless you. Let God deal with that man. I don't know why we want to take it into our hands. We want to deal with the man ourselves. I want to deal with him. I want to teach him a lesson. Who are you to teach him a lesson? Leave him in the hands of God. Let God help you to take care of your children. And those men who do that to women, they never make it in life. Go and assess their background. Any man that maltreats a woman, I'm telling you, if you think you are a man, then you can sleep with any woman. Wait for the curse that you have inquired upon your life. It's coming. It's coming. Yes, you are the head doesn't mean you should mess up. God has entrusted you to be the head. Means that God knows you will be able to control the home. God knows you will not destroy his vision for the family. God made men to take care of the home because he knows they can take care of the family. Why has God given you that opportunity and you're messing opportunity up? By sleeping with young girls. Any girl you see you sleep with and your wife is home crying. Any tears that comes from a wife. I'm telling you, man, you are cursed if you don't change your mind. This one goes with everybody. It goes with everybody. The men should know their role. Because black women suffer a lot in marriage. Because in our society, we believe that the men have got power. Yes, they have got power. I am not here to change it. That's what Bible have said. It doesn't mean your power is to destroy that woman. Marriage is not slavery. Marriage should be partnership. It should be love, understanding. There should be peace in the marriage. If you maltreat somebody's daughter today, I'm telling you, judgment will face you. You may have all the money today and sleep with any woman you want because some of the women, they were ready to come because of money. Sometimes I blame some of the women. Because of money, you know the man is married, but you still want to follow the man. Why? You want to break somebody's home? And you're happy. Somebody will break your own too. If you break somebody's home, your own too will be breaking. Some men, the reason why you start very well, you don't end well, is because you have maltreated so many women, they have cursed you. Women take sex to be loved, and men see sex as gain. The woman thought you loved her. You told her the world that you be with her. You told her she's your queen and everything. But when she gave herself to you, you think it shall be well with you. Judgment is awaiting you. But what I will tell my women is that if the men think they have got upper power to destroy women, we shouldn't give them a chance to destroy you. No matter what he does, you go with a good heart, pray for him. But God will deal with him. I know you are educated. Some of the women, when they're educated, they don't respect anything. And I'm also educated. I can make my own money. So if you want to cheat, then go your way. It is good. It's your decision. It's not mine. It is up to you. You carry your cross. I carry mine. But my issue is that maybe in the beginning, the man wasn't like that. Something went wrong and the man has changed. Don't you think you should have a second look? Don't you think you need to go and pray for him? Don't you think you need to sit him down and ask, my dear, what is happening? And some people, that is the way they are. It's in their bloodline. It's in their family. Their father did it. Their grandfather did it. It has been like maybe some of them, their grandfather went to sleep with somebody, a pregnant woman, and there's a curse upon that family. My dear, if there's a curse in your bloodline, not the dear go to school, hey, my dear, some of the men cheat without even knowing why they do it. They come back home and they regret why they did that. Some of them are men of God. They cheat and they come to confine me. Some of the men of God, their friends tell them, I don't know why I cheat on my wife, but I can't stop it. It's a spiritual thing that pushes them. Let's not be carnal and go deep into the spiritual realm. Let's not be carnal women, carnal men, and deep into the spiritual realms. You may not like it today, but wait for tomorrow. You will like it. You understand where I'm coming from. You understand? You are a young girl today. You have got money. You have got car. You are a banker. You have everything. You sleep with Ajua. You sleep with Kofi. Everybody you sleep with. You think you are guy. You think you can make a choice. I'm telling you, if you sleep with Ajua, your soul is tied to Ajua. Sleep with Ya, your soul is tied with Ya. Today you are making it in life. But I'm telling you, nemesis will catch up with you. And that day you call on God. That day you need to go on your knees and beg. So if you got a good wife at home who loves and respects you, men, please love that woman. Stop sleeping around with this young girl. Some of the young girls, they go for juju just because you have got money. Don't you remember when you had nothing, that woman was with you? You don't remember when you were nobody, that woman stood beside you, stood with you. When you had nothing to eat, that woman stood with you when you had nothing to eat. Today, God has blessed you through the woman's prayer. God has lifted you up and you think the woman is not your class and you go for this slave queens or whatever they call themselves who had no vision in life. All they know is to sleep with people's husband and they use you to take them. And now your wife is at home crying. You think that tears will go free? The Bible even have said that if your wife is in pain with you, even when you pray, it doesn't work. It doesn't work. So men should listen. Women are dying because of the men. Children are going bad because of the men. Because the man doesn't want to take their responsibilities at home. And if they're giving it to the woman to take it alone, the woman are suffering. But woman, let me tell you, if you have more pain, the pain will kill you. Don't let the pain control you. Let God reign in your heart. I'm telling you, no matter what you go through today, the Lord will protect and provide for you and your children. The very thing is that before you choose a man, please, let's pray about it. Let's stop being too selfish. Oh, I love him. He has all the qualities. He's a very young guy. He goes to church, he prays. It's not about praying, you know. Somebody pray, but the person doesn't know God. Somebody goes to church, but they go to church for fun. Do you know the person's vision? Do you know his temperament? Do you know the way he treats women? Do you know it? You can tell the person I'm online. God bless you. Yes, somebody said, Eric said, my wife stood with me and still she's with me. We are going too hard. Yes, my dear Eric, let that woman, when God blesses you, honor her. Eric, if God blesses you tomorrow, that woman bless her. Some men are ungrateful. They take women through pain. They take them through trouble and trauma. Others are in the mental hospital now because of their marriage. But I pray the Lord will help those women and give them strength to stand. Any woman going through pain in their marriage, may the Lord help you. Help you to stand to the end. Don't die in the pain, but God is with you. God is with you, I'm telling you. That's why I said, take everything to God. My only prayer is that women, if the men say they will not love us, you're already in the marriage. If you want to leave, it's your decision. But if you want to stay, stay in prayer. The Lord will never put you to shame. Go on your knees and pray for him. Maybe there's a spirit fighting him. Maybe spiritually there is a curse in the family. Help him in prayer. Let's stand together and pray. And the men, if the women stand with you to the end, please treat her like a queen that she is. Because if you treat her bad, nemesis will catch up with you and judgment awaits you. I want to read the Bible. Yes, Portia said, well, even when you pray, the challenges will come, but pray, yes. It's all about prayer. It is in the hands of God. Our lives is in the hands of God. There is no other thing we can do but prayer. Prayer is the key. It may delay, but it will come to pass. It says, yet though, do you understand Psalm 23? Yet though I walk through the valleys of the shadow of death. It means sometimes we go through the valley of shadow of death. Sometimes we go through the pains of life, distraction, disappointment, setbacks. Yet though I walk through the valleys of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for thou art with me. My courage is that God is with me. He will never put me to shame. For thou will prepare a table before me in the presence of my enemy. The Lord will anoint my head with oil. Every storm you are going through, every pain you are going through, the only answer is Jesus. He can help you through it. He will help you out. Don't be in a hurry to quit. Don't be in a rush to leave the marriage. You see what the woman said? He said today, the husband has bought 8-bedroom house in Atlanta, Georgia, US. They have bought a big house, 8-bedroom. And she sent me the message the husband sent for her for the Mother's Day. The husband sent a message. My God. I was watching I was reading the message and I even shed tears. The man said, you are my world. You have brought peace into my life. You stood with me in prayer. I never knew I could say. The man had issues. It was a family background that was hunting the man. That is why he was treating the wife. If the wife had left the marriage or because she realized the man was cheating, would she have the testimony today? She wouldn't have it. Sometimes we go through things like this. My prayer is God will sustain you to stand. My prayer is not for you to divorce and be in a rush. Yes. Maybe when he's beating, he's aggressive, he's beating, that one I will let you separate. And let's pray into, not separate it to divorce, separate it into praying for him. Praying that God will touch him. He said, the Bible said, the heart of the king is in the hands of God. God has got your husband's heart if you can take him to prayer. And the man that you think is a devil today, if you can pray for him, he will run back to you and apologize. We don't want to wait. We don't have the patience because we think we have got money. We think we have got a certificate. We think, hey, I can also, he can go, if he cheats, he can go and cheat. I can only sit down for him to bring disease and all that. Yes, I know. The likelihood of him bringing infection to you is high. I know. But all I know is that the Lord that keepeth us, he never sleeps nor slumber. Isaiah 40, he that keeps us Israel never sleeps nor slumber. The Lord knows his own. He knows his daughter. I'm on my knees praying for my husband. The Lord will not allow the devil for him to affect me. The Lord will protect me even when he goes out. The Lord will, have you watched War Room before? When you watch War Room, that US movie, the man was going to cheat with another woman. But the wife was in the room praying. But then if you're a prayerful woman, your husband cannot even ejaculate when he sees another woman. Because you don't want to pray. Because all you know is how to talk. Because you know how to fight and misbehave. That is why you can't pray. That war room woman, she went into a war room. She went into the closet and began to pray. Say, Lord, wherever my husband is, Father, don't allow him to sleep with any other. Because people were sending her message that we've seen your husband with another woman at the restaurant. And definitely, yes, the husband was in the process of going to sleep with another woman. But that wife never called the husband and said, my husband, where are you? Come here, or he saw the husband. No. When she called the husband, didn't pick. She never said anything. The only thing she did was enter into the closet, pick her Bible, go on her knees and say, Father, I won't lose my marriage. She walked out of that room and said, hey, devil, you will not ruin my life again. You will not ruin my marriage again. I am happy. You cannot tell me when to be happy. And therefore, from today, I take over my home. Every woman must take over the home. Take over. And the prayer of that woman stopped the husband from cheating. What are you talking about? What are you saying, women? What are you saying? Keep quiet and go into prayer with God. Go and watch War Room, that American movie. It taught me a lot. It taught me a lot in my life. I watched it severally. And I said, mercy, Lord, if all women will learn this, that is the key. You know what God did to the man? Because the man thought he has got money. The man thought he has got everything. He doesn't listen to the woman. The man thought he's the one thing of the woman's family and everything. The man was proud and everything. You know what? God stripped the man of everything. The wife was praying, and God realized that if the man will continue to work at that place, the man will never come down for God. And God stripped him of everything. When God stripped him of everything, he came back home. He came back crying. When he came, he was expecting the wife to shout and maltreat him more. The wife rather got closer to him and said, my dear, it shall be well. That is the good woman. That is the sign of a good woman. Not a woman who has got pride, who's not ready to succumb to the man. Submission is the key here. When he came home, the wife pampered him and said, my dear, I know everything you were doing, but I'm not here to judge you for what you have done. I'm ready to support you. Go and watch War Room. And women, watch and learn. And stop being too bossy. And allowing pride to rule because because of small money you have got. Because you think you have position, go to school, I've got a PhD. If you have got your PhD, you want to leave them and leave him, it's your own decision. It's not mine. Because there are men around who can go with you. Go ahead with it. Continue sleeping with men if you think that's the solution. That is your choice and not mine. But as a woman of God, as ordained by God, I will speak the truth to you. I will tell you how it is. Marriage needs mature people to go through it. Don't give up on the marriage. She prayed and things changed. When the husband came back home, when he had nothing, the woman was there praying for. When the man entered the woman's closet and he realized the prayer topics the woman has listed, there was none that was for the woman. All the woman did in her life was to pray for the man, pray for my husband, protect him, do this for me. How many women write their husband's prayer requests and begin to pray for them? How many women will stand and intercede for their husband without even praying for themselves? They will say, no, I need to do my own. Some women have got excuses and they are angry and they will insult and do everything. My dear, don't insult that man. Respect him. Honor him. Even though he has made a mistake, let God deal with him for you. Because nobody does that, cheat on the wife and go scot-free. If you say you want to be a cheater, wait for the day that the trouble will start coming. And I'm telling you, you cannot stand the wrath of God. Men, listen. Learn to be submissive. Men, learn how to love your wives. And the women, learn how to be submissive to the men. I know some people will not like it, but God is going to help us. God bless you so much. Somebody says, I pray that they come into their senses. Yes, they will, my dear. Yes, they will. We will help them to do it. With prayer and understanding, they will do it. We will pray. That is why, if you're not married, please don't rush into marriage. The man that is saying, I love you today, please, do you know him well? Can you stay with him with his anger, with his temperament? Can you search yourself before you enter into something that will kill you tomorrow? Some of us, we've gone to wrong relationship that is killing us today. It is our mistakes, but it doesn't mean it's the end of it. Prayer can change it. I want us to read something. Somebody says cheating is here again. Yeah, cheating is here again. It's here. Do you know why? Because some of the men need to be taught a lesson. Some of the men need to be prayed for. Some of the men think women are nothing for them. Some of them think that, they are women that can misuse them. No, you cannot misuse somebody's daughter. If you know you don't love the person, leave the person, let her go. And some of the women, we know he's a cheater and we went for him. You know he's a cheater. You still said, I do to him. And if you want to leave somebody who is cheating you, you can do it. But the Bible even give you a chance that the only thing that breaks marriage is when somebody sleeps with each other or you cheat. You have the right to leave. If you know you can't endure, leave him and go. But if you want to sacrifice and pray for him too, it is your choice. Because when you're going to marry him, it was your choice. If you want to leave him, it is your choice. But my advice is that before we enter into marriage, let's pray and lead us. Maybe you may not believe you are not a Christian, but whatever religion you believe in, we always need to seek whichever God we are serving so he will direct us on the right path. And if you have a son or a daughter who is a bow child, do you leave that child? We are always ready to stand with our children to protect them, pray for them to change. Why can't you also pray, go on your knees and help that man? If you think you can't do it, let him go. That is your choice. God bless you. God bless you. Yeah, somebody say, Mommy, I will never cheat on my wife. God help me. Yes, my brother, God will help you. That is, we need men like this who will tell God, Father, help me to not cheat on my wife. We are good men like this, good men who fear God, men like this who are ready to stand with their wives, men like this who are always praying, Father, help me. The temptations are there, but Lord, I want to stand with my wife. Yes, there are men who are prayerful men. Did you choose a man who's a prayerful man? You chose a man who goes and drink, and now when he's cheating, you are complaining. If you know you can't do with him, please let him go. If you can stay to go into prayer, and it will help you. I want us to read something. I want us to go to Proverbs. Then I'll end. Somebody said, I really need God's wisdom, facing a lot in bad choice of yes, my dear. God will help you. If you have realized that you made wrong choices, God will help you out. God bless you so much. I want to read something here. Is that Proverbs chapter 12, verse 1. Whoso loveth instructions, loveth knowledge. But he that hateth reproof. I don't want to use the word, but please read it. You get it there. Merci. When you read Proverbs chapter 12, verse 1, read it. God bless you. Now read verse 2. A good man obtains favor of the Lord, but the man of wicked advice will he condemn. He said the good man obtains favor of the Lord, but the man of wicked devices will be condemned. Any man that is a good man, you obtain favor from God. It's automatically, any good man with a good heart that treats the wife well, automatically you obtain favor from God. But any man with an evil heart, the Lord will condemn you. So the way you treat your wife, that is the way God will condemn you. If you treat her well, God will bless you. If you treat her bad, God will condemn you. I'm not the one to condemn my husband. God will do it himself. I'm not the one to fight him and say, hey, you cheated. No. God will deal with him himself. The only thing I can do is pray and talk to him. I should know when to talk to him. Put a little sense. Talk to him. Have him in a place where we can talk, not to shout and insult and let everybody know he's cheating. Please, if you do that, I'm sorry to use this word. You are a little immature. I continue to read. The verse 3, a man shall not be established by wickedness, but the roots of the righteous shall not be moved. I love this. The roots of the righteous shall never be removed. But if a man is a wicked man, my God, go and read the Bible. A man shall not be established. Any wicked man that treats a woman bad will never be established. You may think you have money today. I'm telling you, your end is coming. You may think you have got position, you have got a company because you are the CEO, because you were a banker, because you go to you're a businessman, and therefore you are married to 20 where you sleep with, you have 20 girlfriends, you have whatever, and you're doing that. You think you are doing somebody, you are doing yourself. Your wife is at home crying. The tears of that woman is a curse upon your life. Those men, watch their end. They start well, but watch their end. Some of them, they die bad. They die, their business will collapse. Things will go from their hands. Go and watch War Room. And it will humble some men. It will humble some men. Some men have got too much pride. And some women too, they have pride. Hey! That is, I wonder what's wrong with some women. Insulting, so angry. When a woman comes, your facial expression, you know why they do that? Because they have certificate. Because they think they know you are right. Please, if you know you're right, no problem. It is your decision. Nobody can. You can marry 20 men. It's your decision. But let me tell you, judgment awaits all of us. Somebody said we are on earth. What is judgment about? You, whatever you do on this earth, that is what they will judge you with. So watch out what you are doing. It is good for a woman to know how to pray. A prayerful woman will always sustain her marriage and her life. A woman who knows how to pray and doesn't know how to talk, but rather pray. Some women knows how to talk and discuss their marriage issue and insult, but they don't know how to pray. Or do you know why? Because they boast of this. That's what Isaiah chapter 1 said. He said, I have nourished you. I have brought you up today. You think you know. Today, people think they know more than God. People think when God says we submit, what's God trying to say? The men are cheating and they say we submit. Yes. When we go to heaven, you can go and ask God. But as far as we are here, we will obey what God is saying. He said we submit, and you will submit. If you won't do it, leave the marriage and go. You will meet another man. You will go and leave that one too. Until you learn, you will never. The Bible has said, it said, those who seek for knowledge. It's here, 1 chapter 12. Whoso loves instruction, loves knowledge. Anyone that will listen to instructions, it helps you. You get knowledge. We all learn. We are all not perfect. We are learning by the grace of God. And that's when I sit here, whatever God says is divine. Me, when God tells me something to come and say, yeah, me, it affects me because me too, I fight at home. Don't ever think I have a perfect marriage. No, I don't have. Me, I fight, Papa. Me and my husband, we are still working. We are two imperfect couples trying to just understand each other and make it to heaven. We are two imperfect people who have issues and shortcomings, but we stand together in prayer and we understand each other by prayer. One needs to listen. I am the woman. That is my position. I need to submit. He is the man. He needs to love me. I will do everything for him to love me. And I will submit to him. It is not my room to be judging my husband. Well, you are doing this. I'm not happy. Yes, most of us were not happy. My dear, I have cried, Papa, in my marriage. That's why I always use myself as an example. I don't use anybody but myself. Because I don't know your case. I know my own. I have suffered in my marriage. I have cried so many times. But thank God for today. When I came back to myself and I decided, no, it is okay. Let me just come down from my high horse and humble and submit and try and see. My dear, since I did that, this is my testimony. I am the blessed woman ever. And God has opened doors for me. Do you know why? Because I submitted to my husband. Because I listened to God. Father, it is not easy. But if you say so, Father, I want him to love me too. And the Lord said, it is not in your place to challenge me, God. Do your part and the rest I will do it. And I'm telling you, I am blessed today because I've got a good husband supporting me. So if the women will not listen, if the women will fight, no problem. If you think your husband is cheating and you can't stay with him, leave him. It's your business. If you want to stay and pray with him, it is good. You can do it. But I want us to go and watch War Room. Go and watch it and learn. Sometimes we show everything you know. We need to learn. We shouldn't feel we know everything. Oh, I've read this book. Which book is better than the Bible? Which book is better than the Bible? Which book? Great men fell because of women. Which book is better than the Bible? And divinely, God gives a direction to speak to you, and I pray God will touch your heart. And anything you're going through in your mind, may the Lord help you to stand at the end of the day. You heard the woman's testimony. Today, she has 8 bedrooms in Georgia, what? Atlanta, Georgia, US. If she had left that man, if she had got angry because she put it on the bed, the husband is talking to the girlfriend on their once they're on bed, though. The husband is talking to the girlfriend. And the husband will tell the girlfriend, oh, say, Giano, that wood, she's sleeping here. If I were you, can that day fight me? I know, me, I can't stand. That day, me and my husband on the bed, hey, it will be serious. I thank God for that grace for that woman. We won't say we are perfect, oh. We are living by grace. And we are ready to submit and learn from God. I know it is so easy to hear your husband on the bed chatting with a girlfriend. Your husband will take your car and give it to a girlfriend. You will tell me, Mommy, I would have left. Why? Is it by force? No, it's not by force. You can go. But she stood with the man. She never disrespected the man. She cooked, she washed. She said, Mommy, I have 6 children. There is no maid for me. There is no nanny. But I handle my 6 children and take off my husband too. When he comes back, he has gone to Jesus. When he can tell me I am tired. I tell him, sit down, let me massage you. And she will massage the husband. There's somebody's testimony. Somebody, yesterday when she goes, Mommy, you have said my story. Mommy, I love you. She was saying, you need to share this for other women to also listen. Woman, we are suffering in marriage, oh. But we are standing because of grace and we are still even working it out. We've not even gotten there yet. We are still learning. More, I pray for grace to help me, sir, because some of us, if grace doesn't keep us, we will leave the marriage. I bear with you. I understand what you are going through. Some men are too heartless. They are heartless. But we went for them. Did God give them to us? We went for them. And that we should also accept our fault. And only thing we can do, let's go into prayer. When we watch the films, we don't take it to go and watch War Room. That film, when I watched, I learned a lot from it. I learned a lot. You to go and learn. God bless you. Belinda says, as someone says, hey, that woman, she has got her to. Yes, my dear. Me, part on the bed. My husband is talking to someone on the girlfriend on the bed. That day, you hear of me? The way I will take the phone, smash it. We are when I heard you. When you took the phone and you smash it and you fight with him. Now, sometimes you think it's your right. Sometimes you think I need to let him know, me too, I have feelings. Yes, you have feelings. Yes, my dear, I understand. For somebody to endure this, it's not easy. That is why I said we need grace. But she was able to do it. If somebody has been able to do it, you can also do it. She did it. She entered the bathroom and she cried and said, God, come in and help me. Do you know what she called? She called God. The reason why she was able to stand is because God was there with her. Because in her pain, she called God. And God came in and helped. And today, the husband treated her like, she asked me, Mommy, I don't know what to do with my husband. He had bought me plenty cars. He gave my car to the girlfriend. But today, I don't even know the car to drive. Hey! Now they have bought her 8-bedroom house in Atlanta, Georgia. And the man, the man is in the form. Every day, man will call him, my dear, I miss you. My dear, what do we want? My dear, what do I do? He said, Mommy, I don't even know what to do with my husband again. Because, and today I thank God because if I had left, so, Mommy, when I heard everything you were saying, I told God I want to, because, Mommy, I saw your video. Somebody, a lighthouse woman of God, was the one that put my video on their platform. There was a platform. A woman of God, a more big church, branch was Smith. The woman of God I'm not in lighthouse, but the woman puts on the women platform. And he said, listen to this woman. He said, when she said, no, I need to get this woman's number. I need to share my story. And she shared the story with us. What are you going through that God cannot help you? What is it that you can't let God deal with this for you? If you want to deal with your strength, you cannot do it. By strength shall no man prevail. By your knowledge, you shall not prevail. By the books you have read, you cannot prevail. It takes the power of God. It takes God alone to intervene and fight for us. Please, let's learn this and allow God to work for us. I will leave it there. When we have chance to read Proverbs chapter 12 from the one going. He said, I love the 3. He said, a man shall not be established by wickedness, but by the root of righteous shall not, but the root of the righteous shall not be removed. A virtuous woman is a crown to a husband. I love it. Verse 4. Proverbs chapter 12. Go and read verse 4. A virtuous woman is a crown to a husband. This woman is the virtuous woman to the husband. She is a crown to the husband. A virtuous woman who knows how to pray, who knows how to handle the husband, who knows how to handle it. Sarah was calling Abraham my Lord. Who are you to say, me, I won't call him my Lord? He said, my Lord. If you won't call me your Lord, it's your business. Sarah said, Sarah called the husband my Lord. What is wrong for you calling your husband your Lord? My king, my Lord. Some women have got pride. They sit on their high horse and they think they know too much. No problem. But some of us, what God has said is what we will tell you. It is your choice to take it or not. It said, a virtuous woman is a crown to a husband, but she that maketh ashamed is a rottenness in the bones. Hey! A woman doesn't respect her husband. You are rottenness in the bones. But the virtuous woman is a crown to the husband. You see, it's all about your husband. It's all about your husband. If you are loved by your husband, God will also bless you. And your husband will be proud everywhere to tell you, now my husband, anywhere I go, he's proud to say, that is my wife. But at first, we fight. At first, we had issues. I've closed. We'll continue later. My time is up. The way the thing is gingering me, I want us to read more. Go and read Proverbs chapter 12 and read. May the Lord give you understanding to it. God help us. I'm telling you, it's not easy. This journey is not easy. That is why they say some of us, because of marriage, we can't go to heaven. Because the struggles will go through, the pain. Some women are going through the pain of being a single mother. Today, I celebrate single mothers. I celebrate you. I pray the Lord will give you more strength, more wisdom, more knowledge on this journey. And may the Lord give your heart desire to come to pass. May God bless you so much. I'm telling you, no matter what you go through today, the answer is in the hands of God. The answer is in the hands of God. Answer is in the hands of God. God bless you so much. God bless you so much. God bless you so much. You are blessed. You are blessed tonight, and I know your life will never be the same. Your life will never be the same. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you so much. You are blessed. I'm telling you. You are blessed and you will go far. All you need is Jesus. All you need is to walk with God. All you need is to walk with God. All you need is working with God. It is not easy, but God is with us. It is not easy, but the Lord is with us. Don't allow any situation to change you from God. No matter what you go through, let Jesus be the head for you. I bless God for tonight, for you being with me tonight. It's yet another beautiful night. And this is the Raw Woman in Me. And I'm your Lady Reverend, Mrs. Charlotte Ojo. I am happy to have you on this platform. And I'm telling you, it's all about Jesus. It's not about man, it's not about anybody, but it's about God. I bless God for your life, and I bless God for what He's doing with us, and I know He will take us far. He will take us far. He will take us far.